2, 1.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Crown Television. I'm your host, Terry J, and tonight I'm going to be doing a review of Joseline's Cabaret, Season 3, Episode 9. Check it out.
Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and beg me, please, to let you eat me. I wanna ride a baby. I wanna ride a baby.
Alright, guys. So we're going to be discussing Joseline's Cabaret, Season 3, Episode 9, Las Vegas. And yes, I am Vegas and Cabaret ready tonight with this, baby. This is the bustier. This is the one. Yes, they sit right. It is very Joseline Cabaret inspired. I got my trashy boots on, right? Whatever goes on at the cabaret stays at the cabaret. Okay, so when they start episode 9 off, they recap episode 8. And if you remember, at the end of episode 8, Joseline was pissed off at Chanel So for running her mouth and going behind her back and calling the makeup artist formerly known as Prince or Carlos, to warn him that Joseline was upset with him for whatever reason or another. Joseline is pissed off at Chanel and wondering why Chanel will go behind her back and try to warn Carlos about anything. Chanel is being messy per her usual self, and Chanel was like, I was just calling him to tell him to mind his business, which don't make no fucking sense, because sound like she's saying she was trying to advocate for Joseline, you know, because Joseline is so meek and mild and scary that she needs Chanel to stand up for her. Anyway, didn't make no sense, so that pissed Joseline off. But Joseline said she was, so Joseline throws the fruit at her head. And I was just talking earlier, I said, isn't it, by the grace of God, that Joseline cut the apple up and didn't throw the whole damn apple at Chanel? Like, she was gracious enough to cut that motherfucker up first. Joseline is changing a little bit. But Joseline said she's really pissed off at Amber, because Carlos, I'm sorry, the artist formerly known as Carlos, says that there is footage of him and Amber talking behind the van, and what they were talking about is him telling Amber that they were not going to be filming that day. And he says that Amber says, why can't we film, just because Joseline is not filming, we can still film. We have a great production, we don't need Joseline to film. So now I guess it's Amber's Cabaret. Because we don't need Joseline to film. Anyway, Carlos and Amber go back and forth. Carlos put it on his mother that he's not lying. So they go back and forth. And I kind of at this point believe Carlos because of Amber's comebacks at him. He's steady saying, you said it. And her response is, what? You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Now, bitch. The beginning of the season, you was pounding everybody's head in, talking about what a bad bitch you was. You just fought a bitch the other day. And how you're disgusting. Like, her comebacks wasn't landing. She was like, I'm gonna get my brother to beat you up. She just turned to a whole nother person. So Joseline probably in her head realized Amber's fucking lying too. Lollipop and Diamond say they both believe that Amber said the shit, and so do I. After they go back and forth, Amber gently placed a hand on Joseline, but before she does, Joseline tells her, I'm going to grab you by your wig and drag your ass across the floor. If you say another word. She goes to try to touch Joseline. Joseline shoves her in the chest and says, don't touch me, my nigga. Joseline was really mad. She was getting up in Amber's face. Joseline says, if you put your dick beaters on me, I'm gonna put my hands on you. Don't touch me, bitch. Now go to your room. You probably not gonna be dancing tonight. She didn't want Amber touching her. That pissed her off. So after she sends Amber to her room and tries to hear what the other ladies have to say about whether or not they think Amber did say that they don't need Joseline to film a show on Joseline Cabaret. I believe Amber said it, point blank, period. So anyway, getting back to my favorite part of the show, the dancing. Joseline lets the ladies know that since Amber got the boot, that there will be a spot for not only one but two other Cabaret ladies to come and join the Cabaret. The girls are excited and anxious to find out who's gonna fill these next 2 slots for the next performance. Because remember, there's gonna be 3 performances in all. The ladies have already done 1 performance. This is performance number 2. Amber's out, and so there are not. So there's a slot for 1 other girl and somebody to take Amber's spot. K Capri did get picked, like I said last episode. She did great with her dancing. She does a lot of pole work. She does a lot of acrobatics. She's very long and look like somebody's about to get kicked in the face when she's dancing, but she dances hard. She has there's aggression in her dancing, so she gets picked. And Raven was also picked, and it's also Raven's birthday. And her friend trying to act like she hype or whatever, but we don't believe you, Diamond Girl. She got her girls for part 2 of the Cabaret. The girls for part 2 of the Cabaret is K Capri, Raven, Jordan, Riri, and Lexi Blow. So they lit. They're on their way to the performance. They're in the van. They hype. The girls are excited, especially K Capri. So when the girls get to the club, they have a little smoke session. Raven is getting along well with the other ladies. Now that she's away with from her sidekick Diamond, she's actually a little likable, and she may have even earned herself a pussy licking courtesy of K Capri. So things are going very well. So they show the ladies at the red carpet, and everybody is lit. I was in love with the blazer pant set that Joseline was rocking. She had boobs out in it. It looked like it was tailored. It was really cute. Y'all know I love a pantsuit. I love a leather suit too. Let's sit these up here. My Pam Anderson on. Y'all got the right one. So anyway, the ladies are getting dressed in the back, and Zeus is legit shooting a BET uncut video. The girls in the back shaking titties, shaking asses, all while K Capri smokes 7.5 blunts, watching them do it. Meanwhile, the crowd is chanting for Joseline, and she performs Do It Like It's Your B-Day by herself, even though it really is Raven's birthday. So Joseline and her 3 moves, she's performing, and Joseline says no drug in the world can make her feel better than she feels right now at this performance. And I'm like, bitch, now you might have did the 1, 2, but now you're making me think you did the 3, 4. Like, you know damn well you're delusional. Okay, so Joseline asked the crowd if they want to see some pussy. And
what?
Of course the crowd said, yeah, we want to see some pussy. So Joseline then proceeds to usher Riri to the front. Riri takes her drawers off and tries to light a match. Somehow or another, they light the match, and K Capri puts it in her mouth and lights, I guess, another match that's hanging in Riri's pussy lips, and they light Riri's pussy on fire. And that's like the main attraction, just... And Joseline is proud of herself. She's proud of her girls. You want to see some pussy on fire? Right? She was hyping the crowd up. The crowd was more so speculating and taking their phones out and, you know, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on in front of them more than they was lit about it. I think everybody was genuinely concerned that she was just gonna burn her pussy off. But anyway, it worked out. The performance was just a dirty, raunchy, nasty, common, disgusting bit. BT uncut, just dirty, filthy, guilty pleasure. It was, you know what? I was so appalled that I had to watch that part 4 times just to really try to sink my teeth into how fucking appalling this was.
You liked it.
And just when I didn't think it could get no nastier, Lexi Blow brings a cake out because Joseline want to say happy birthday to Raven, and they got a cake, and Lexi by accident drops the cake, but then she picks up some of the cake and smashes it all over Raven's boobs and then licks it off. So yeah, at this point I'm just like, I know the fuck you didn't. And I just rewound it because I just need to make sure when I complain to Zeus that I know exactly what I'm complaining about. So I just keep going, watching it over and over and over. So the girls reconvene in the dressing room and discusses Riri's scorched crotch and how lit the show was. Literally. Like that. So then they show clips for the next episode, and it looks like there's going to be another dance off to see who's going to be in the third installment of the Las Vegas performance for Joseline's Cabaret. Remember, if for some reason a lady does not get picked for the third performance and final performance, that means it's a wrap for them, and they get to walk the green mile. So, crown time. I have a question. Which group did y'all like the best so far? The group that did the first performance with Joseline, which was Riri, Jordan, Amber, Lexi Blow, and Lollipop? Or did y'all like Lollipop, Jordan, Riri, Raven, and K Capri? Which group did y'all like? I like the second group just because even though K Capri and Raven nasty as hell and disgusting, they're funny, they're goofy girls, they get high, they get blowed, they lay it back. But what y'all think? Which group do y'all think is been the most lit so far, and which 5 ladies do you think are going to be picked for the third and final show? Anyway, we'll discuss it next episode. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. As always, this is Crown Television. We're all about our crowns and never about them clowns. Until next time, peace out.
Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds.